Hey guys, this is Abhijit. Today I will discuss a basic but a very important topic in modern science, atom and its structure. So now let's start. First of all, the word atom comes from a Greek word atomos, means uncuttable or indivisible. So what is atom? Atoms are the smallest particles of any element retain its all chemical characteristics. All the 96 stable elements and 12 unstable elements in our world, each one has its own atomic structure. Atom is made up of mainly three particles: protons, electrons and neutrons. An atomic structure involves mainly two parts: outer orbital and nucleus. Nucleus is the center of any atom. Okay, nucleus is made up of two particles, protons and neutrons, and electrons are revolve around the nucleus in their own fixed orbit. Protons are positively charged particles, electrons are negatively charged particles, and neutrons have no charge. So there are two very important terms. One is mass number and the another one is atomic number. Atomic number is the number of proton present in an atom, and mass number is referred to as the total number of proton and neutron present in the nucleus. So these are all the basic things regarding the atomic structure. Now we will discuss the various models of atomic structure. So now I will discuss some models of atomic structure. First of all, first ever theory of atomic structure is that Dalton atomic theory. There are 5 points in this theory. First one, every matter is made up of atoms which cannot be broken down further. Second point, atoms cannot be created or destroyed by any kind of chemical reaction. Third point, very important, atoms of the same elements are identical in nature, but the atoms of the different elements are differ in mass and their chemical properties. Fourth point, atoms of the different element combine with the definite ratio of whole number to form a compound. And fifth and the most important point, the composition and the number of atoms are always remain constant in a given compound. So now let's check this example. This is a water molecule with the formula of H2O. As we know that two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom combine with each other to form a water molecule. So according to Dalton's theory, the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen in a water molecule always will be 2:1 at any situation, and it cannot be changed either at any moment in this universe. There are also some drawbacks of Dalton's theory of atomic structure. First of all, this theory was unable to explain the actual appropriate structure of atom. So this was one of the most important drawback of this theory. Apart from that, this theory also unable to explain the existence of isotope. And scientists later discovered some particles inside the atom, so the atoms are divisible also. So these are some drawbacks of this theory. So now let's become our next model, which was Thomson model of atomic structure. At early 90s, Sir John Joseph Thomson, a English chemist, described this model, and later he was awarded Nobel Prize for the discovery of electron also. So he did an experiment which was known as cathode ray experiment. Based on the conclusion of his experiment, he described atomic structure as a positively charged sphere into which negatively charged electrons were embedded. So in a very simple word, an equal magnitude of positively charged protons and negatively charged electrons are present in an atom. So therefore, every atom is electrically neutral. Because of that, a same number of protons and electrons present in an atom. So this was the theory of Thomson, but this theory also had a drawback, because this model also unable to explain the stability of atom. Our next model is Bohr model of atomic structure. Actually, this model clearly explained the stability of atom. According to this model, electrons are revolve around the nucleus in their own fixed orbit. Electron does not gain or lose any energy as long it is on fixed orbit. If it gains any energy, it comes to a higher energy level orbit. If it loses any energy, it comes to lower energy level orbit. So therefore, this theory or model only explained the stability of atom. So now, the modern concept of atomic structure. According to this concept, the mass of atom is as the mass of nucleus actually. Because of that, electrons have very negligible amount of mass. And second most important thing is that the nucleus of any atom is completely positively charged, because as we know that nucleus has two types of particles, protons and neutrons. Neutrons have no charge and protons are positively charged. So therefore, each nucleus is positively charged. So as we know that according to the Bohr model, electrons are revolve around the nucleus in their own fixed orbit or energy level, and this orbit denoted as KLMN. The orbit very near to nucleus has minimum energy and the orbit far from nucleus has maximum energy. The total number of electrons present in any orbit can be determined by a simple formula, which is 2n square. In case of first cell or orbit K, it is 2. In case of L, it is 8. And in case of M, it is 18. So now, based on all the models, now I will discuss this example. This is an isotope of oxygen. Must remember that uppercase number is denoted as mass number and lowercase number is denoted as atomic number. So in that case, atomic number is 8 and mass number is 16. As we know that each atom has equal number of proton and electrons. So proton number is 8 and electron number must be 8 also. As we also know that mass number is the sum of proton number and neutron number. So proton number is 8 and the mass number is 16. So the neutron number is 16 minus 8 is 8. So hope you guys understand the structure of atom. That's it for today.